looking forward to that weather. The Gibbes Art Museum excited to showcase the annual Art Charleston exhibition. It's a vibrant event full of exhibits, displays, and workshops for all of you to enjoy. Today, we're joined by Jennifer Ross, who's an executive at the Gibbes Museum. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what you've got planned with Art Charleston.
Sure. Well, the Gibbes Museum of Art, as you know, is Charleston's signature art museum, and this will be our 4th annual festival focusing on the visual arts called Art Charleston. It's a 5-day event, April 23rd through the 27th, with day and evening activities. We have signature events, we have artists in residence, panel discussions, a street fair, artist lectures, everything. There's a little bit for everyone. We want to make this an accessible event to our community. We're really focused on the resources for our artists and the collaborations. It is centered around our current exhibition on view, which is called Statement Pieces on View through April 27th. It's a fashion exhibition that's partnered with works within the Gibbes permanent collection, so it's great because we see fashion and design, and then the festival that will be taking place will also be focusing on that as well.
Now talk about that a little bit. I want to go back to some of that video that you just saw. You said fashion and design. So some of these pieces, some of this artwork is actually inspired by some of the paintings.
That is correct. We worked with Barrett Barrera Projects, the actual collection, the fashion collection. These are runway pieces that you don't get to see. They worked with our curatorial staff to choose pieces within the Gibbes permanent collection. So it really is kind of a collaborative exhibition. They hope to be able to offer this at other museums throughout the U.S. But we're one of the first that are showcasing this type of event. So with Art Charleston, as I said, this is our 4th annual. Everything that we are offering during that week will also focus around fashion and design. One of our keynote speakers is Nell Diamond from Hill House Home. She's a fashion designer entrepreneur, and she will be speaking at the first event, which is a luncheon lecture that will start off the week. We also have our renowned culinary master, Michael Toscano, who manages our street party where we welcome 30 of the best restaurants in Charleston. We open up the street in front of the Gibbes. 600 plus people come to that. We also have lectures and panel discussions that will take place during the week at the museum, tours, etc.
It sounds very engaging, and with that artwork and the fashion, you mentioned some pretty high-end names that people might recognize.
Absolutely. I mean, we will have our local artists in residence, so we encourage people to come by and see them. But as I said, Nell Diamond, it will be our lecturer at the Art of Design luncheon that launches the week. We also have a panel discussion of YouTube influencers who are very well known, and they actually critique fashion, so that will be taking place during the week. New this year will be a fashion runway show, and we have up-and-coming designers within our community who have also created designs around artwork within the Gibbes collection. And then ending the week, we have our artisan fair, which are community artists and vendors. That's free and open to the public.
That's a lot.
There's a lot.
You've got 3 stories on that building. How do you cram all of that into that
It's in the
week?
building, outside of the building when we have the street party, in front of the museum. I mean, there is a little bit of something. People go on our website, gibbesmuseum.org/Art Charleston.
All right.
We still have tickets available for a lot.
And if you'd like to get more information about this, you can go on our website as well, live5news.com, and we'll have it there for you under the big red box. Again, that's April 23rd through the 27th, Art Charleston.